Hi everybody, it's Lisa with Junk Journal Gems. Thanks for joining me today, bringing you up to speed on the progress with the latest journal that I'm having fun with. So I did a little slow stitching on this. I'm gonna stitch it around here and maybe make it into a little pocket, and I need to sew the doilies back on, or on, not back on, they didn't come off. I just have them tacked on with some Fabri-Tac glue right now. But what we're going to work on today is a little discovery that I made. Let me make sure I don't lose my doilies. A little discovery that I made in fiddling around with making embellishments and pockets and things. Let's see if I can find it. It's turning out so fun. Look at that. Gosh, just love it. This has been super fun. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Okay. So I made this pocket here. Let me just get this out of the way. I made this pocket here out of a single 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, and just did some collaging on it and tucked some journaling cards in it. But look, when you fold it over, here's the other side of it, which also created another tuck. Now, I don't know if this is something new that I came up with, or if this has been done before and it was just back in the recesses of my mind. Nonetheless, this is what we're going to give a whirl on making today. So I thought I'd just work ahead on the next journal that I'll be doing, which will probably be after the Christmas journal that I make. But the next journal after the Christmas one will probably be a shabby chic kind of journal. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I've had in my stash for quite a while and I've just not used. It's from a paper pack I picked up, I believe, at Tuesday morning. It is an Anna Griffin piece of scrapbooking paper. But here's how we are going to make this. All you do is you take your 12 by 12 and you fold it corner to corner. You want to try, I'm going to try to not see the white edges. But if you see some, it's not the end of the world. That is the beauty of distress ink. Okay, so once we have this done, then what you can do, I'm going to just fold this, crease this better, I guess I should say. Then you take this, and you don't want to fold it all the way into that. You're going to fold it in part of the way. And I just test. See how that didn't come all the way in? I'm going to, I want to make sure that this comes all the way. So maybe I have to go this way. And I don't like. Hold on. So let's just do that, because I got another idea. Let's go like this. I like to use the marks on my cutting mat just to make sure I have everything in line when I'm folding on this side. Otherwise, it's really easy to go a little askew. Get a good crease on that. Now you want the part that you're folding up over this to overlap. So that one did not, which means that this one will. See what I mean? So we're going to have to turn this around this way, which is perfectly fine, because you want this to be your pocket here. Crease that there. And then this piece that's folded over the opposite way, because this will be the piece that sits over the top of the page that you see when you turn the page over. Okay? So just as a review, you take your 12 by 12, flip it over to the wrong side, and then fold it up corner to corner, so you end up with a triangle. Fold one side in, fold one up, and one back. Okay, so now we've got this. While I have it like this, this is the best time to do the inking. I tend to glue it first before I ink, so I know what edges I'm really dealing with and everything is laying down together nicely. You could leave an extra pocket in here. I'm not going to do that, but you could. What I would just do is I would put a little bit of, I would put a little bit of scrap paper that I would glue on that, so that if you see that or you put a thumb hole in there, then you can see the pretty paper and not the boring white stuff. All right, so let's get gluing with this. Still trying to use up this glue bottle. I got a new one. I'm still using this thing up. It's crazy. Goes on forever. Okay. Got that one all together nice. Make sure you're not gluing it together where you don't want it to be glued to. That's my speed. Don't be stealing my tricks. All right. I was supposed to be at a flea market today, but it was such a rainy, nasty day outside that it was my mom and I and my oldest son's girlfriend. We were going to go together, and it's just too nasty of a day for something like that. Wouldn't have been fun. So my son's girlfriend came over to see the 2 puppies we have left of the litter before they go home. My mom is probably home sewing. And I did some cleaning, and now I'm crafting. All right, so now you want to glue this down just on the bottom edge. And I really should have, I'm going to quick do that, inked it first. Not just like me. Okay. Now glue it down. Ink first, then glue. Same here. Awesome. Okay, so fun. Okay, I did do that one already. Good Jove. I'm on the ball here today. This weekend flew by. Took Friday off of work to take my son and youngest son on a college tour, which was awesome. Met the coaches, that was awesome. So many phenomenal educators and leaders of our youth out there. And then yesterday we had families picking up puppies. Families picking up puppies with my husband on Friday. My husband's doing a dog natural ability test today with one of our puppies. Just busy, busy. And then tomorrow we go back to work. What happened to the weekend? Okay, so now we'll glue this piece down. I hope you have enough light to see me okay because it is so gloomy outside. Did my best opening up the curtains and turning on every light in the room I could. All right, let's get that out of the way. So here's our piece then. So then what we get to do is to play around and have some fun. I think I'll use some of that. I've got some old wallpaper left. Although with this next journal, I'm going to keep it pinks and creams. I'm not going to use that. What I am going to use, however, is some of the paper from Leanna Scrap, her lace kit called Lace Delight. I can get the sticky off. I just love these. Won't that be pretty with that? Woo! So exciting. Okay, so we've got that, and I've got all kinds of other little bits and bobs over here. Somewhere buried in the pile is some old dictionary. So we can play. I'm going to get this out of the way. Okay. I think what I want to do, do I want the lace to the front or the letter? I think I want the darker to the back. Now what I did the other day, and I was doing so good about it, is I wasn't thinking too much. So it was going really well. Faster. Sometimes I overthink myself. Glue stick. On my messy desk. Get my desk all cleaned up after a project, only to mess it up again. I have a feeling that's true of most of us, right? Let's go here. Actually, because it's folded over, we can fold it right over the edge like that. Ha-ha. That's kind of cool. We'll re-ink that. But let's go ahead and do some tearing of this. This tear ruler is one of the best journal making supply purchases that I've made. Why aren't we cooperating? There we go. Ooh, it's coming down outside now. I knew this was going to bug me. This journal's been fun. I normally don't work with blues. I don't decorate with blues. It's just not a favorite color of mine. I'm not opposed to blue, but it's been kind of refreshing working with a different color that I don't normally work with. Okay. Then I was also going to use some pages from a DigiKit. Not that one, it's too bright. This one. Here we go. This is the one I was thinking. I'll pull that out too. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Just love how this next journal is going to come together, and I've got a little teaser alert. I've got a little kind of fun surprise with some of the material that we'll be working with on the one we do after Christmas. Again, I need to retire so I can just work on more journals at one time. Just not enough time in the day. How will this work? I'm going to keep some of the pink showing. Maybe. There we go. Just get this little dab off and we're good. I don't know what it is, but there's something so satisfying about doing this. Why do I get such satisfaction about gluing paper down? I don't know. Is it weird? Maybe. Whatever floats our boat. Okay, let's use some of this yummy dictionary paper. But with this, I think what I want to do, let's go like this. Oh yeah. Let's get some of this going here. Look at how pretty that's going to go. I'm home alone. You could probably hear one of the dogs in the background. Every time I'm home alone, the dogs just go into like protection mode or something. And they bark at every little noise. But if it's the guy is home alone, they'll still do that a bit. If I'm not home, like if I'm on a business trip or something, they bark at noises just that sound like I might be coming home. But when I'm home alone, everybody feels they've got to protect mom. Sir? I think that's right side up. Okay. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to go like that. Oh, typical. Just want to fit it in just right. Yes. Oh, did you see that? Where'd that come from? Oh. Now it's stuck to my finger. Oh, goodness. Crafting hazard. Paper stuck on everything. Okay, let's do a little bitty bit of this right here. Oh yeah. And I think I'm going to do a little bitty bit of that there. to get some breakup of colors and movement of texture. I wanna go like this. Yes. Love it. Yesterday I crafted quite a bit. I got some embellishments done in the journal and so relaxing and fun. Okay, then let's go like, sorry, let's go like this. This I am gonna ink just a smidgen. You might say, why? There's no reason in particular. I just thought I might like the contrast. And I do. Don't be afraid to try things when, and that's how I came up with this whole piece, is I just started playing around with frankly, a piece of ugly scrap paper that I had sitting around that I knew I wasn't going to use. And I thought, well, let's just use these to play around and see if I come up with something different. So I came up with something I liked and thought I'd show the rest of you. Where's the, there it is. Don't want these white edges to show on that. When my son's girlfriend was here, she was trying to encourage me to use some scraps to make my own paper. If any of you have done that, I'd love to hear how it went for you, lessons you learned. I'm kind of tempted to try it. Probably not for quite a while though, after we move.